Give me 1 second, brother.
All right.
Oh, is everything good with your like internet this time?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Let me see if I can check it though. Well,
Yeah, I'm not really too sure because I remember last time you said you were having an issue. 1 second, brother. All right, cool. I'm gonna send this into the group me now. Hey, Shalom Ake, Yabashim Shabrakata. Somebody, I think it's the brother from New Orleans. He just said Shalom to us. All right, so I'm gonna just sent that into the group miak, and I believe we are good to go. All right, Ak, I'm gonna start it off now, okay?
Con.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem, Yahweh
Yah.
Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. And we're just gonna do a lesson, Salaki. Let me turn this off. I forgot to turn it off. We're gonna do a lesson based on this article that the Deacon Yaquab out here in GMS Chicago he posted, and it had to deal with this company. All right, which the name of the company is BlackRock Neurotech. They implanted 50 brain microchips, okay, and in patients. And what they said was they're going to deal with different type of I guess you could say ailments, diseases, right? And some of them included depression, um, being able to help with vision, be able to see again, okay, to help with those who are amputees, okay, so on and so forth. And we know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, since we do know these scriptures that those are just some miracles from the beast, okay. And ultimately what they're trying to do is to push to the people that look, these microchips, all right, they're good for you.
Right.
But see, at the same time, yeah, they do cure XYZ things, right? But what you give up is your freedom, basically. Because now, really, what Esau can do is he can control you. All right, simple as that. He can control you. And now you're basically saying that, look, Esau is my God and not the heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's my power now, not the true living power. You see, and if you take these things, oh, okay, whether it be in your hand, your forehead, right, you will be destroyed. That's according to Revelation, the 14th chapter. Okay, but Ak, I don't know. Do you want to start off with that Revelation 13 that you sent me? I think it was like 13 and 14, right?
Yeah,
Roughly.
Con. This is Revelation chapter 13, and it's like Revelation 13 and 14, and it says, and it's like I'm start at verse 13, and he goeth and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. This going into when they first dropped that what was it little boy and the other atom bomb.
I think it was, yep. I know what you're talking about. Yep, I'd have to look it up.
Con, con,
I'll look it up while you read that, Ak.
con. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. And also going into those miracles, it start basically everything that this man has done with his so-called science, man. His science, falsely so-called, is it's mentioned in First Timothy's, a scripture that the elder Malcolm loves to bring out, man. You know, by him being able to do certain things, he's been able to deceive the masses and to believe, okay, well, this man must got it. He must know the way to salvation. If there's a God, he must be that. Did you found that?
Yeah, one of them's little boy, and the other one was Fat Man.
Yeah, Fat Man and Little Boy, Salaki.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Yep.
hey, it started with those two atom bombs, and now the nukes have gone even stronger, showing you that the scriptures are real because those things had to happen to bring about this time that we have now, which is going to be World War III. The war to end all wars, man. You know, uh, what Oppenheimer said. That now I've become the destroyer of worlds. Which is spiritual because that's what this is meant to bring about. You know, Esau being the end of the world. All right. But
That's right.
and it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Which now, hey, the Neuralink, man, and now it's you have these different scientists racing and challenging one another to produce the best MARK, because that's another form of it. Although that's one that's supposed to be more for healthcare, it's still a form of the MARK that they're trying to plan to put inside of you, man. By
Hmm.
using AI to help develop man.
That's right. He's making it. What's the word I'm looking for? Um, like going back to what he's deceiving people, right?
Uh,
He's making this. What's the word I'm looking for, brother? Salakia. He's marketing it basically. That's what he's doing. He's marketing his product now. Oh, look, if you take this, look what it can do for you. You know, and a lot of people are going to be deceived. They're going to be wooed. All right, because it talks about how they did it say how they wondered after the beast? Did you read that?
yeah, it's a little bit more to stupid freaking.
It's a little bit further down.
Yeah, it should be in the same verse.
Okay, yeah, keep reading because I want to go into that word wonder because it goes into one of the definitions is admiration, and basically that goes into respect. And when you know that the true breakdown of the word respect, that means to like look back at. And so what happens is these people they keep looking back at the beast for what answers, okay, cures, so on and so forth, instead of asking the true power of the heavens and the earth, which is whom Yahweh Bashim Shai. Going back to that statement that I made earlier, it Esau is now their God instead of the true living power. They said, you know what? I'm going to get branded by this guy. He's my owner, you know?
Uh, Actually, Salaki, it's in verse 3. Uh, So I'm gonna read up. This is Revelation 13:3. It says, "And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. And they
Yep.
worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?"
Exactly. And that's how these people feel. Who's going to war after the beast? Because right now, you know, Esau's, power structure, it looks like it's going to be undefeated, so to speak. All right, hey, they got all these first off, they own the money system. They have all this weaponry from all these guns, bombs. All right, was it chemical warfare? They have all this technology to prolong one's life. With modern day medicine and technology,
Yeah.
who's gonna stop this man? Who can? That's what the world is saying basically. All right, that's why everyone, for the most part, is falling, in line with whatever this system says. Why do you think everyone's for the most part agreeing with the alphabet community? Okay, they're agreeing with feminism. They're agreeing with democracy. So on and so forth. And the reason why is because they can't fight against the beast, so to speak. And the reason why is because Yahweh Bashimal Shai gave Esau the power right now. This is his time to rule. This is his time to reign. This is why this man is still going on right now. He's still in authority. But eventually, as the scriptures say, it talks about the Lord of Lords, King of Kings, right? Which is that's Yahweh Shai. He's gonna come back to stop this man. He's not gonna meet Esau as a man. All right, he's gonna meet Esau as that angelic power, so to speak. Okay, and he's gonna bring him down. All right, that's what's gonna happen very very soon. This man has an expiration date. He's not the man that's gonna that's going to rule forever and ever. That's not what's written in the scriptures. He has what does it say? The hypocrite, the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Okay. See, he like I said, he has a set time to rule, and he has a set time to fall. Okay, and then eventually we're gonna get the kingdom, because it says in the book of Daniel that what our kingdom's gonna be for it's gonna we're gonna rule forever and ever. Roughly paraphrasing it, a
Yep.
kingdom was it in Isaiah, a world without end?
Yeah.
You know,
Forever. Even forever and ever.
woo, that's
Shit.
right.
I got that Job 14:5 if you want it, and I also got that Isaiah 47.
um, hey, well, whatever you want to get, Oxalaki, I was looking for that scripture. Get what you got, Doc,
So
and
this
I'll
is
get this.
Come. This is Isaiah 47 in verse 3. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen." Which that shows you, once this man has been revealed, that's pretty much the beginning of his fall. And it's just been secret after secret being revealed about this devil, that that he's done this in this land. He's not really been bringing democracy. Well, he's been bringing democracy, but it's coming to the form of basically conquering. For him to spread this agenda that he really wants to have full control over everyone and their resources. All right, that his science is actually doing more killing to people than it is doing anything beneficial. All right, he's spreading more disease than he is actually healing people. All right, and it says, "Thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." And that's what the Lord is going to do, man. On His return, the Lord is not going to come down here and do a physical battle with this devil, man. No, He's going to send the nukes, and He's going to send the chariots, man. You know, that's how the Lord said that He was going to do it. You're not worthy of His presence, man. So you're gonna feel that heavenly that heavenly fire from the Lord. And then going into that Job 14:5, it says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, that has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." Because the Lord has a set time for this devil to start going down. And like I said, going into various scriptures, but that Isaiah 47 being the one we just brought out. Once this man starts to be revealed to be Esau Edom, the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right, no matter who you want to point at, oh well, they do evil over here. Some of your own people are wicked. You used to have black slavers. Well, you still can't get around that this man is still the devil, man. All right.
Hmm.
And that's what
Exactly.
Esau tries to point out. Well, there's some bad amongst y'all. Well, that's true. And the scriptures do say, amongst my people are found wicked men. But when it comes to every last description of who Esau, Edom, and the wicked is, he fits it perfectly, man.
Hmm. That's right. Is that it on that, Doc?
Con.
I want to go read that real. I'm gonna read it real quick again. That Revelation, the 13:3, and it says here, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And that's going basically into the Roman Empire. It fell. Okay, it looked like it was completely destroyed, but it was healed. All right, and America came forth, from that womb. All right, and because this is Rome all over again. America is just Rome 2.0. You see, and it says here, and all the world wondered after the beast. Now I'm gonna pull out this word of wondered, and in the Greek it's thaumazo. That's the Greek word for it. And here's a few definitions: to wonder, marvel. Okay, to to be had in admiration. And like I said, when you look up this word admiration, all right, one of the definitions is to respect, and it also says and warm approval. So these people basically, invite the beast into their life, so to speak. Okay, with open arms. Okay, and the reason why is because they have respect unto it. They keep looking back at it, for answers instead of asking Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, inquiring, of this word. And I'll say this in specific: our people, the Israelites. You know, those are the main ones that that we're focused on 2/3 of our people, they don't care. All right. But see, that's going to be their shame, as it says in Isaiah, the what is that, the 30th chapter? Egypt shall be your shame.
Con.
Let me get that real quick. I don't want to butcher it. Give me 1 second, little man. The food is done. It's just cooling off. Give me one moment. Go play upstairs for just a couple minutes, okay? I don't want you to burn yourself.
Can I get this real quick?
Con, I got that precept too. But you got it.
Uh, yeah, this is Sirach chapter 20, verse 9. It says, "There is a sinner that hath good success in evil things, and there is a gain that turneth to loss," which that's going to be the system, man. All right, because many of our people and the rest of the nations, like the brother said, they admire Esau Edom and how he's had a great gain and accomplishments of being so wicked, man. So now, that's the reason why, they'll still turn to him for his knowledge. Like, damn, I don't like how this devil fucked me over, but shit, he's winning, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look to him. He looks like he has the answers. God damn it, this man's evil, but shit, it looks like being evil is in right now.
Yep. That's
Let him
right.
be for his loss, not his gain.
Mm-hmm. I got that Isaiah 30 real quick. You want me to get it?
Con.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children. And that's talking about you Israelites, okay? Because our people have been a bunch of rebels, all right, since you know uh, 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 um since the Exodus, the first Exodus, okay? Our people wanted to go worship some golden calves when Moses took too long, okay? In the mountain. After all the miracles that Yahweh Hashem Shai did, all right, in Egypt, all right, when we were when we were fleeing Egypt, because you got to remember, hey, they saw the sea split. Okay, our people saw basically the ocean, or not the ocean, but the waters, uh, 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 engulf the Pharaoh and his troops. They saw all these things. They seen the chariots and they still rebelled. Okay, to this day. All right, you know it says, "Woe to the rebellious children," saith the Lord, "that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with their covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." And this is the main reason why our people continue to follow Esau, because he allows you to smoke your Newports, your Black and Miles. You can commit adultery. You can be a Mo. All right. And you can marry a tree, a dog, your goddamn self, man. It's cool with Esau. You know, he gives you the pass for these things. See, when you follow Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you have a standard to follow, okay? And if you don't follow that standard, you will be punished. And you see, our people, they don't want to deal with accountability. That's why they run away from this truth, okay? Even I'll say this: even if somebody because you got those certain Christians that they actually read the scriptures, right? And they might start bringing out some of the laws to maybe another Christian. That Christian doesn't even want to hear them, bro. You know what I mean? Our people, man, once they start hearing this word, man, they start losing their goddamn minds, man. Because what it does is it cuts them, you know? I'm going to keep reading Isaiah 30 and 2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And at the end of the day, all right, if you continue to follow the ways of Esau, Edom, that's going to be your shame and your confusion. All right, these people that are going to take this chip, okay, it's going to backfire on them at some point, because the scriptures say. Let me get this real quick. What does it say in that book of in the book of Revelation? It talks about how there was those grievous sores.
Was this
Revelation right here.
14 or 16?
Yeah, I got it right here. This is Revelation chapter 16. And I'll start at one. Main point is in two. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, "Go your way and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. All right, these people, they're gonna get their body's gonna reject that that chip, because really what it is, it's a foreign object. That's how your body sees it. So it's going to do anything at all costs to reject it. And what's going to happen is people are going to break out with all sorts of blisters. All right, it's going to affect their body. They may actually even die from it. Get that out of that box right now, man. What are you doing? Get the cat out of the box right now. I don't care, man. Stop talking back. Leave him. Just leave him. Just don't touch him. Just leave him.
Whew.
Excuse me, sorry about that. But 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 yeah, so it's gonna backfire, and then somebody, like I said, some of these people might die from that. All right, they might actually die. You know, and then hey, even I'll say this: that's just the first part, because this is really what's gonna happen. I could read real quick Revelation 13. Where'd you end off at?
I was reading 13:3, but I was also at 14 still.
Read 14 down to 17, and then I'm gonna get the Revelation 14. Because look, a lot of people, they're gonna for lack of words be, I don't want to use the word forced, all right, because you still have an option to take it. But I'll say it like this: all roads are gonna lead to the hour of temptation, okay? And a lot of people, they're gonna take it, because they don't have a vision, okay? They don't they can't see past this place, so they're gonna take it, that chip, and they're gonna get murked for it. The Lord is gonna destroy them. All
Sure.
right. Basically, what Esau's doing is put it like this, man. You know how you got those hamsters and those like mazes and all that. What Esau's doing, right? It's like how they do to hamsters. If you keep blocking certain paths, that hamster's gonna just keep going towards that one direction to escape the maze that it's in. And that's what Esau's doing. He's forcing you to basically choose that chip. That's it. He's like, that's it. This is your only way to get out of this so-called maze. You can't go left, you can't go right, you can't go up, you can't go down. You got to go on this one path, and that's it. But see, what Esau doesn't expect is the Lord is going to save his elect, man. They have an escape route, an emergency escape route. You see, they're going to get out of it. But hey, but the rest of our people, the 2/3 of them, they can't see it, so they're going to fall for they're going to fall in that trap, man, and they're going to get punished for it. But read that Revelation 13, I'll be back in a moment. You got it.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Because we know that this is the rebirthing process of the Roman Empire. It says, and he gave power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, because like the brother was saying, it's really going to still be so much of a process. You see how it is now, where Esau uses the people to kind of come against you more than he would. He uses he just basically ostracizes your name or make it look like you're a bad person or you're evil or you're out to get someone if you're not a part of his agenda. You know, even though it's still gonna be of course, it's still going to be the FEMA camps and UN soldiers coming out for us and things like that and so forth. It's still going to be somewhat of a, well, are you down with this or are you? Name will make it look like you're a bad person or you're evil. But this is verse 16. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor. I can't see your screen anymore.
Can you hear me, Ak?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Whatever, man. As long as the audio's cool. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for, brother?
Uh,
He's marketing it, basically.
yeah, it's even black. It's even black on the.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Whatever, man.
Yeah, verse 16 says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You want me to read verse 18 too?
Clock, that was it. So my bad. I was just double checking all the audio and all. I was making, because like somebody called, man, and of course, screwed up my end of the my end or whatever. But yeah. So basically, when you go into that word causes, it's the Greek word pieo, and pretty much there's three main definitions uh um there's three main definitions. It's form, fashion, and constructed. So basically, what Esau doing is a non-organic thing. All right, he's forcing the people to make to make that choice in receiving it. All right, but like I said earlier, we um as the hopeful elect, I'll say this: the elect, they're going to have that escape route, man, that emergency escape route, which that's Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay, and they're gonna run to their power and be saved. Okay, and the reason why is because the Lord, has of course one specific individuals that are predestinated to to get victory over the beast. All right. Two, the other thing is the Lord gave us the gift of faith, which the gift of faith gives us what? Three, that vision. Okay. Which because the scriptures say in the book of Proverbs that where there is no vision, the people perish, right? And when you go into that word vision, it talks about knowing the oracles of the Most High, basically knowing the prophecies, right? The majority of our people, they don't understand the prophecies. They can't see past this place, so they're just gonna bow down. Hey, but the Lord said, "What? I have reserved 7,000 that aren't gonna bow down their knee to the image of Baal, right? They're gonna worship Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. They're not gonna worship Esau, and the Lord's gonna save them. Okay, but hey, the ones that do take that chip, this is what's gonna happen. This is Revelation chapter 14, and I'll start at verse 7, saying with a loud voice, "Fear the Most High Yahweh, and give glory to Him, for the hour of His judgment is come." And the word it says, "And worship Him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the foundations of the water." And that's what we're supposed to be doing, worshiping the true living power, not Esau Edom. He's just a man that was given power for a time period. Okay, what does it say in Ezekiel? He is just but a man.
Uh,
Okay, that's it. Remember that. It's like what is it in the movie? What was it? 300 with yeah, Leonidas. And Xerxes. Xerxes, wanted him to bow, and he was saying that he was a god. He was this and that, yada yada yada, right? And Leonidas, he threw that spear, and it touched his cheek. It grazed his cheek, and blood came out. And basically, that was the show. Now, for one, he did want to kill him right there on the spot. But what happened was it made Xerxes realize, shit, I'm just a man. I can get killed too at any point.
yep.
And he, basically that proud look that he had was wiped away. You know. And it says, let me keep reading, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out with mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, and in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. All right. So that's what's coming to those who take this thing. And it's gonna be a lot of people. A lot of people are gonna take it. They can be look at all these people are, into technology. They have no patience anymore. They want instant gratification. And this is just the next step. Basically transhumanism, bringing a man and machine into one. All right. And I'll say this real quick. That's funny that I made that statement because I believe in what was it? The new I think it was the new RoboCop, not the old one in the '80s, but the one that they made like in the 2000s roughly. They had this, the scene where they were fixing them up, I believe, and they were showing how that basically the chip and how it can save him. They can fuse him with machine and he'll be good.
Yep.
And
It
then I believe they were showing in the hospital how that one guy was able to play piano again, play guitar. It was something under the one of those two things. He was able to do these things even though his hands were amputated. He had the machine arms, okay, and he was able to play music again.
right, because that AI is supposed to fool your brain into thinking that this object is a part of your body when it's really not. So that's basically how they were explaining it in some of these movies, and they explained it with Esau's actual science today, man. That it's not real, but they think that this is the progression for the future, but it's really not because you can't live off of that, man. At the end, it's gonna destroy your body because, like the brother said, it's a foreign object. It's not meant to be inside of you. It's not meant to be a part of you.
Con. But you got any other scriptures out? Because that was pretty much the last one that I had on deck.
Now, well, I mean, I do have the Job 10. If you want to get that out, but
Yeah, well, whatever it is, and then probably end it with that. Is that the hypocrite or the joy of the hypocrite? But for a moment,
oh no, it was
is it that?
the land of darkness is darkness itself. But I can get what you just called for then.
Um, I mean, whatever you want to get, Ak, it's cool with me. Whatever the spirit wants, and then just end it off because it's already, we already been going live for about 33 minutes now, and I know you got to go to work, and I got to get out of here too.
Well, I mean, the point's been pretty much made. This is the
Uh,
end of this man's system by him when he does this. When he brings out this what is it, the CBDC or however you said.
yeah,
When he brings out the universal income, the digital dollar, and he starts mating technology into people, the Internet of Things, all that really rolled up into one. That's going to be the beginning of the end of this world, man.
that's right. Hey, these are those signs, man. What did the scripture say? Measure that thou the time diligently.
That's right.
Hey, these are signs of the end, and this should make you happy when you see these things come to pass. All right, though it tarry, wait for it, and it shall surely come to pass. And we're seeing these, prophecies, happening was it happening live in real time, as they say. Okay, so hey, we're living in some great times. We just got to endure a little bit longer, and the end, the end will come. All right, but that's pretty much it. I don't know if you have anything else to say.
That's it, brother.
All right, well, we're gonna end off this lesson, and hopefully it was an edifying one. And with that, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Shem.
Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Kodash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom and Abba Ball.
Shalom, Abba Ball.